Good morning, boys and girls. So today we are going to be working on some of our sound sensible letters. We're going to first practice with the letter sounds, and then we are going to work in our Zener Bloger handwriting books. So let me show you the letters that we will be working on today, and I will hold this up and see if you can tell me what letters this is. We have our first letter is going to be this letter right here. Can you say what letter is this, everyone? C. Good job. Our second letter that we are going to work on today is this letter right here. Can you tell me what letter this is? K. Excellent. So we have the uppercase C and the uppercase K. And I want to just show you what the lowercase of each letter looks like. They're actually quite similar. Lowercase c looks just like uppercase C, but smaller. Same movements and everything, and we'll be practicing writing that letter in just a few minutes. Lowercase k looks very similar, but just a little bit different. Do you notice what's the same and what's different? The pull down stroke is the same size as uppercase K, but then the slide in and out is smaller. So we'll go over that in just a moment, but first we're going to practice with the sounds of C and the sounds of K. All right, great job. Okay, so let's begin first by looking at a few pictures of words that begin with C. Okay, I'm going to hold up a picture and I'd like you to look at it really carefully. All right, what do you think this picture is of? Did you say cat? Cat? If you said cat, good job. Cat begins with C. Excellent. We'll come back to that in just a moment. Now this is something else that begins with a C. I want you to look at this very carefully, this picture. It's something that food comes in and your parents might open to make dinner. K, k. Can. This is a picture of a can. Okay, good job. Now let's take a look at this one. Can be really tricky. Are you ready? To me, when I look at it the first time, I might say hat, right? It looks like a hat. But wait a minute, does hat begin with the k, k sound? What do you think it could be? It's a cap. Everyone say cap. Good work. All right, I still have a few more. This is exciting. This one here, what do you think this might be? I could actually see a couple of things. I could see you saying a taxi, right? A car that you use to get from one place to another if you don't have your car with you. It actually says taxi up here. Another name for a taxi is a cab. Cab. Everyone say cab. Now, if you looked at this and you thought car, good for you. I could also see you saying car, but this one they're saying is cab. Okay, but car would have been a good answer also. One last one here for the C sound. This is something that Mrs. Cross, Mrs. Cross, we'll talk about that in a minute, drinks her coffee out of. What do you think this might be, boys and girls? It's not a mug. Mug would start with M, but what could this be? Could it be a cup? Cup. Good job. Everyone say cup. Excellent. So here I have all of my pictures of different things that start with the letter C. I have a cat. Everyone say cat. Can, repeat after me. can. Cap. Good job repeating. Cab. Good job. And cup. Excellent. Now let's take a look at cat specifically, and I'd like to talk about the sounds of cat. Okay? To spell the word cat, it has 3 sounds. K, a, t. Repeat after me. Ready? K. Good. A, t. Good job. Good job. Cat has 3 sounds. Excellent. Let's do one more of these C words and then we'll move on. Let's try this one. This is a picture of the can, and a can has 3 sounds. So repeat after me. K, a, n. Good job. Can, can. All right, great. Blending those sounds together. Great job. Now we are going to talk about our next letter that we're going to be studying, which is the letter K. And here's the really interesting thing about C and K. C and K make the same sound. So the sound for K is K. Good job. Everyone repeat after me. K. Good job. Let's try it 3 times. Ready? K. 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 Good job. C and K are making all the same sounds for the words that we are going to be using today. And sometimes they say that C is kind of like a copycat because it is copying the sound of K. All right, so let's talk about some things that begin with K. I have right here some first aid supplies in a, what do you think? It can be kind of hard. What do you think this could be that starts with the K sound? Kit, kit, good job. I also have a picture of a parent doing something with their child right before they go to bed. What do you think that this dad is giving to this son? Maybe a kiss, kiss. Good job. Everyone repeat after me. Kiss. Great. Okay. The next one I have here, what do you think this might be? Good. Key. Key. Everyone repeat after me. Key. Great job. Now I have a couple that are pretty tricky, but let's try them out. Okay. I have something that I love to fly on a spring windy day. This is a kite. Kite. Good. Repeat after me. Kite. Good practicing with your sounds. Great job. And one last one right here. This is like the ruler of a country. Who do you think this is? King. King. Good job with king. Now let's take a look at the kit and let's listen carefully for the sounds in kit. Kit has 3 sounds. So I want you to repeat after me. K, I, t. Good job. One more time. K, I, t. Now let's blend it together. Kit. Good job. All right, so I want you to take a look at these pictures right down here. Can you see those? And I'd like you to look at these carefully, and we will practice writing these out on a dry erase board, a few of them, and then we will practice with our handwriting. Great job. All right, now that we have talked quite a bit about the sounds that letters C and K make, let's practice a little bit of spelling with the words that we use today. Now, the first word that we used today was this picture right here, and that was of a cat. Cat. So to do cat, we said that the first sound was K, C, A, A, T, T. Good job. K, at, cat. Excellent work. Another word that we used was this right here. Do you remember what that was? Can. Can. Good job. And to spell can, we do C, K, A, N, N. K, A, N. Can. Great job. One more word that we did today for letter C was of a cap. And here we have the cap. So cap has 3 sounds just like cat and can. It says k, C, A, P, P. Let's try making those sounds together. K, A, P, cap. Great, great job. Excellent work. Now we also had a word from our K pictures, and this was of a first aid kit. Here is our kit. Let's just adjust this up a little bit here. So for kit, it had 3 sounds as well. Now remember, kit is part of our K words, but C and K are making the same sound, k, at the beginning of each word. So let's try sounding out the 3 sounds for kit together. It starts k, K, I, T, T, K, T, kit. Great blending of those sounds together. Excellent job. So here we have several words that we worked on today with our sounds. We have cat, can, cap, kit. Great job. Excellent. Now let's talk for just a moment about our uppercase and lowercase letters. Okay, I had to get my dry eraser. Okay, great job. So for letter C today, we are used to making the C like this, an uppercase C. The good news is that for lowercase c, you're going to do the exact same thing, just smaller. Circle back, stop. Circle back, stop. Circle back, stop. So I'd like you to practice some lowercase c's also. You can do that just anywhere on a blank piece of paper. And just like we do in class together, I'd like you to look very carefully at your lowercase c's and circle the one that's your favorite. I really like that one the best that I did. So I'm gonna circle my third one. For letter K, we are used to making the K like this for uppercase. Now let's look at a lowercase letter K. You're going to do a pull down, just like you're used to, and then you're going to do a slant left, slant right. I want you to look at those two letters very carefully. You're going to notice that they're very similar. Just when you do the slant left, slant right, you're starting at the dotted line about halfway down from the pull down, instead of all the way at the top. Now let's try a few together. Pull down, slant left, slant right. Pull down, slant left, slant right. Great job. And I want you to really carefully look at your K's, examine them with your detective eyes, and circle the one that you think is your best. All right, I recommend that you try doing several lowercase c's and lowercase k's before you move on to your handwriting book. All right, great job with your letter sounds for C and K. Great job watching as we practice the stroke movements for our handwriting book. So now your job is to get out your Zahner Blocher handwriting book. You are going to turn all the way to page 65 in your book. And you can see that by the 6-5 right at the bottom, okay? Now, on this page, we are going to practice the lowercase c, just like we did on the whiteboard. What I'd like you to do is take your pointer finger of your worker hand and practice tracing with your finger the C. Start at the dot, curve around. Start at the dot, curve around, okay? After you've practiced with your finger, then go ahead and get your good pencil. Go ahead and write in your lowercase c's. And then in this picture, sadly, it looks like maybe there's a caterpillar with a cold, but they have some crayons, so that's nice, okay? So you can color in your picture any way you want. Now, after you finish with C, I think you know what we're going to do next. Letter K. I'd like you to turn to page 85, 8-5. So you're going to have to flip quite a few pages, okay? When you go to page 85, you're going to again practice first with your pointer finger tracing the letter. Pull down, slant left, slant right. Pull down, slant left, slant right. Practice first the tracing, and then you can go over it in pencil. At the end, you can color in this kangaroo flying a kite, one of our Sound Sensible words, right here in the picture. And you can make it real colors, you can make it crazy colors. You could have a pink kangaroo if you want. You can make it any way you want, okay? Now remember, if you were behind earlier in the year and there were some of your uppercase letters that you did not finish, feel free to go ahead and do those anytime. And you may also go back to pages that we did in class and you can add more details to the pictures. You can color them in more, add more detail to them, whatever you like. Just wait to go ahead on your new lowercase letters until you see your videos, okay? Now, after you have finished your handwriting book, I'd love for you to get out of your LCDS learning bag the letter C, cardstock sheet, and the letter K, okay? Those two things you can go ahead and practice writing out, first tracing the letters of cat, C-A-T. Notice how it's all lowercase, really tricky. Underneath, I'd like you to write the word cat again. You can color in your cat any way you want. And on the side, this is kind of a bonus, a little bit of a challenge. If you would like, you can write some of those other words that we practiced in this video, like can, or cab, or cap. You could write some of those words right in there, okay? That would be really great. For letter K, it's the same thing. We've got our kit, K-I-T. I'm looking at this carefully though, and I'm noticing a problem. I want you to look very carefully at the way that they did the handwriting here for kit. And what do you notice about the lines at the top? You guys are always really good at this. I bet you've already seen. They are not touching the top line. So if you could actually fix that, because they are supposed to be touching the top line, that would be great. Then you can practice writing kit below. As a challenge, if you really want to try spelling out some of the other words that we practiced today, like king or kite, you can do that on the side, okay? Also, don't forget, you have your pink homework pages that you can complete as well. And I know that this was a really big video with a lot of work, but I'm so proud of you. I would love for you to go around your home after you finish all of your exercises and all the work that we did, and I'd like you to look for things that begin with the k sound today. Lots of k sound. All right, so you be practicing. I can't wait to see the pictures you upload to Vidagami, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye.